country. The amount of murder and mayhem that we've created around the world is just unbelievable. The amount of havoc we have wrought on the Middle East in recent years is just stunning. You can define American exceptionalism in a lot of different ways. And the way most people, most Americans define it is that America is a noble country. It's the city on the hill, and so forth and so on. And for somebody who studies foreign policy and does realism, it's hard to see the United States in those terms. As I said to you before, I think that we are an incredibly ruthless country. The amount of murder and mayhem that we've created around the world is just unbelievable. You know, I was looking at a study the other day put out by Lancet, which is a scientific journal, and they did a study. This was put out, you can see it on the internet. It was put out in November of 2025. And what the article did was it looked at sanctions, American sanctions, from 1971 to 2021. 1971 to 2021. And it asked what were the consequences of those sanctions. And we murdered 38 million people. 38 million people. The amount of havoc we have wrought on the Middle East in recent years is just stunning. You ever think about the consequences of the Iraq War? What we do in places like Venezuela, Cuba, Iran, you understand we're using this tremendous economic leverage we have to basically starve people, to make them suffer, to inflict great punishment on them so that they'll rise up against their government. You understand that this is what we're doing in Venezuela. This is what we're doing in Iran. We're inflicting massive punishment on these people. Given all that, I find it very difficult to talk about the United States as a noble country. I just don't think that we are exceptionally virtuous when it comes to foreign policy.